Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. This is again the true sequel to Ghostbusters 2. Again, I don't count the movie with with the women and and Thor. Okay, this movie. Let me just first say this movie is, to me, it's I consider a true sequel. Okay, and let me tell you about it. It's about a single mom played by Carrie Coon, her and her two kids, Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace. Uh, those are the actors' names, obviously, and they get a notice that their grandfather has died, and they have to go to the small town to kind of settle his estate. And he's been known as this, they call him a spooky farmer, what they call him, a ghost farmer or something like that, because he's he lives out in the middle of the town, well, actually out in the outskirts of town, by himself on a farm and stuff. And he never really interacted that much with the townspeople, so they all have this spooky kind of image of him and stuff. And of course, like I said, if you've seen the trailer, you know that that's the Harold Ramis's character from the original Ghostbusters movie. That's the grandfather character. Okay, and they move to the small town. Actually, they go there in June. So the young daughter Phoebe, played by McKenna Grace, she's sort of a nerdy little kid who kind of keeps to herself. She's extremely smart and stuff, but she keeps to herself. And her mother kind of wants her to make friends and stuff. But, she's kind of standoffish, but her mother kind of wants her to open up and make a friend, and she tries to encourage her to do that. And Finn Wolfhard, from Stranger Things, he plays Trevor. Like I said, he's a typical teenager. When the first night in town, he sees a girl working in the little drive-through, of course, and he has a kind of a crush, gets an instant crush on her, and signs up to work in the drive-in there with her, of course, because he's totally crushing on her. Okay, but the main plot of this story is, and Paul Rudd plays a teacher at the school, at this I guess summer school you could call it, because it starts in just a summer school that the young daughter goes to. Okay, and he's he's not really interested in teaching. He actually puts on movies when the kids come to class. He's not really interested in teaching them anything. He just lets them watch movies, and while he goes to the back. And the young daughter, Phoebe, she discovers he's like a seismologist. And what I really like about this movie, that again, like I said before, this is a true sequel to the original Ghostbusters movie. I guess you could say this is Ghostbusters 3, okay, because it continues the story, okay, with the relatives of, Harold Ramis's character from the original. Okay, they move to this small town to try to salvage, because they're struggling financially and stuff, so they move to this small town to kind of settle his estate and see if they can get any money and stuff. But they wind up kind of going on this big adventure. Okay, when the young daughter Phoebe, she discovers, her grandfather's equipment and stuff, her Ghostbusters equipment and stuff, and they discover the car, the Ghostbusters car, and everything, and they actually start investigating with the help of a couple of friends from the small town. They start investigating, and it turns into this big whole adventure, and it's really a really good movie. I really enjoyed this movie. The whole part of it, I think that was just fantastic. I love McKenna Grace, who plays Phoebe. I thought she was a real good character. Like I said, she's extremely smart for her age, and like I said, standoffish. But there's a guy that that kind of, a little kid in her class that kind of befriends her. He calls himself Podcast, because he's always filming, and he's always like recording stuff and filming stuff, and they start discovering things, which leads to other things. Okay, and Paul Rudd, who plays the teacher, he kind of runs into the mom when she's bringing the kids to school, and they kind of start their little relationship as well. And like I said, Finn Wolfhard is crushing on one of the girls that works in the drive-in with him and stuff. But it all comes together, like I said, when she starts finding out clues and stuff about her grandfather's past that she didn't know about, that he was original, a Ghostbuster, and he saved New York. And it leads to this whole big adventure, which is absolutely fantastic, and really, really got. I really truly enjoyed. This was like a really true sequel to Ghostbusters 2, and I really enjoyed this a lot. And I just can't say more good things about it. To me, it's just a great continuation of the story. Okay, and it has heart in it. It's, of course, it's comedy in it as well, and just really again, a true sequel to the original, to Ghostbusters 2. Okay, and I like the way they incorporate, the cast, yeah, with the cast from the past, and it really just brought a smile to my face, and I really truly enjoyed this movie. And I'm going to give Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And again, the standouts to me is the little kid that played podcast. I thought he was hilarious. Okay, he was like, I guess, Phoebe's like first friend that she made. And he was just full of energy. And I liked him. I liked the actress, McKenna Grace, who played Phoebe. I thought she was really good as well. Finn Wolfhard is Finn Wolfhard, so he's always good in all, everything he is. But I liked him. Of course, I like Paul Rudd. He's just, fantastic. I thought him and Carrie Coon, who plays the mom, I thought they had good kind of chemistry in a couple of scenes that they had together. They had good chemistry and stuff in it. And I love the adventure they went on and stuff, and how they tied it into the original Ghostbusters, and that character and Harold Ramis's character from the original. It really just brought a smile to my face. And again, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for me. I really, truly enjoyed it. I can highly recommend it, and hopefully they'll make more sequels, because I truly enjoy this movie, and I can't praise it more than that. So anyway, let me know what you think of Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. Okay. Also, I have a link down below to my Patreon. Okay. And I also want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to him for supporting me. And again, my patron's only $5 a month. Tons of content, tons of unedited content on there. WandaVision, Loki, What If, Titan Season 3, Doom Patrol Season 3, The Mandalorian Season 2, The Boys Season 2. I have all 4 parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I have Superman and Lois. I have Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the finale on there, and much, much more. And I'm going to be doing Flash. Season 8 is going to go up on there. And also next week starts Hawkeye. So I'm going to be reviewing, reacting to that as well. And that will be on my Patreon as well. And again, follow the link below to the Patreon. Again, only $5 a month. And again, give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long, and take care.